This is a quick intro to the Bull3d system at Morley Hayes in Derbyshire with myself, Aaron Holtom. This is what you can expect if you did book him for one of our state-of-the-art swing sessions. So first of all, what we would do is we would get you on our boditrack pressure mat, and you can see what this chap is standing on is the pressure mat, and that will record the pressure trace. You can see on the top left hand side of this screen there's an outline of a foot. That's his right foot, this is the left foot, and the center of pressure is the white dot in the middle, which is just the balance of the pressure that he's putting into the ground. And you can see as the club moves back, the dot moves over to the right, and it moves over to the left, a little bit towards the toes, and then back through onto the left heel. And that's a pretty good trace there. But this is fairly new technology, and it really is quite enlightening when you really can't see how people are using the ground and the pressure they're putting in the ground. So that's the first thing that I would do, is just get them recorded on, get their pressure trace, have a look at generally where the ball's going, and ask them any questions about what they would like to work on and any queries that they have. After we've done that, we will suit them up with the Bull3d system, and you just wear this like a backpack. It is wireless, so the wires don't connect to the computer or anything, but you're just wearing this belt and like a little bag, and after a couple of shots you don't really notice it's there. So then what do we get from that? Well, we get a lot of data that the player need not look at. Often it's not a good idea to delve too much into the data, but here's just an example of some of the things that the coach can see. This here is the club and hand path during the swing, with the club going back being the red, the club coming down being the orange, and the hand path, and you can take different things off. Then it's the coach's job to look through some of the data and pick out what the data is telling us about how this person's moving, and for them to pick one thing to work on. This was the original swing here, and through looking through the data I picked out that the hip was just moving a little bit to the right on the backswing, and this player's idea of pressure just needed a bit of tweaking about weight shift. So one of the most exciting things about the Bull3d system is the use of biofeedback, which meant that if his hips moved too much to the right, it would make an alarm. So if the eagle-eyed viewers there can see that hip just moving a little bit to the right, and there we go. So we put some biofeedback on there, and when the pelvis moves too far to the right, you can see the alarm sounds, and actually on the old swing that pelvis moved 9 centimeters to the right on the backswing. You can see here, this is the one afterwards, and with a little bit of training, this player managed to move very differently to the top of the backswing, and actually only moved the pelvis at 2 centimeters to the right compared to the 9 there. So it was a big change for this player, and he really hit the ball a lot better. You can also see the swing from different views. And it is amazing how you think a player's moving, and then when you get it on the Bull3d system, how differently they are actually moving to what you'd think with your eyes. So there is big drawbacks to just using cameras, and the naked eye. It really can trick you. Here's just one more view with some of the tools that we can use with the Bull3d system. And you can see here the one on the left hand side is the old swing, and you can see how much that pelvis has moved to the right on the backswing compared to the much more solid, much more stable one on the right, with much more healthier rib cage movement. So that's just a quick review, just to show you some of the things that we can do. By no means all, that this is almost endless what we can do with this system, but this player managed to really move a lot more healthier, a lot more powerfully, and with the use of biofeedback. Any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.